Action. Welcome to my first ever episode of Just Gabbing. I'm Kinsey Briscoe, the host. This is my show where I get people over-caffeinated for the amount of hour they are and make them talk to me. My first guest is my good friend, Addie. Yay! Yay! Settle down. Thank you. What is in your cup?
This cup has a blueberry vanilla latte with whole milk and a splash of heavy whipping cream. This is our second time filming. So my first cup had mocha with cinnamon.
Yes. My first cup was white mocha brown sugar latte. This is a blueberry matcha with homemade syrup that our lovely boss made.
Yes.
Tonight we are situated at Valley Social in Green Valley. And it's, clock it, 10:04 p.m. So, yes. Please pick your cuddle partner of the night.
The fox.
Great.
Does the fox have a name?
No.
Okay.
He was a gift. So was Snoopy. Does yours smell like lavender? Snoopy does.
Yeah.
He does?
Yeah.
Great. We'll be so sleepy. The opposite of the point. First question. Do you have any conspiracy theories you believe in or would like to believe in?
Yes, I have two. First is a recent one that I was just thinking of because it happened to me. I think that Apple makes you buy storage and then somehow it gets all filled up and then they make you buy more. So right now
What?
I'm paying for 99 cents of storage. I just bought it not even that long ago and it's already full.
Yeah. I was just talking about this with Lily or a friend. Cut out. Censor that name. Because we went to Kansas City and we did not pay for parking.
Yeah.
Because we think that's something you shouldn't have to pay for.
No, you shouldn't.
It's like land that some dead guy has.
Yeah.
You already stole. I'm not paying for stolen land.
No.
I believe in rights.
Yes.
Of the people. So we didn't pay, but there was a lady going around taking our she was jotting down. The person I was with, she was like, yeah, I've never paid for parking and I never get caught. And then we come back to the car to drop off the flowers we had bought. And there was a lady in a vest, Judy Hopps was there, and she was writing down our little names. And then we got in the car
and left.
And we were we were like, well, she's already written us up.
Yeah.
Because also it kind of looked like we found a spot. I don't know if it was legal, in between two it was the line of handicapped people. Yeah. But there was one parking spot that didn't have a thing, and it wasn't crossed off either. So we went. It
has to be posted with a sign.
I know, and that's what she kept saying.
Mm-hmm.
That I should, but it was weird because it was handicapped, one normie. We were in the normie.
Did you get a bill in the mail? A notice?
That's
in the mail?
for her to find out. Also, it wasn't in my name, so I'm not getting that. And I was not also vouching for it, the stealing of whatever. Yeah. We also made a joke where it was I don't buy things I don't pay for. That's why I steal all my tampons. Women. My conspiracy theory is that Chuck E. Cheese glues all their pizzas together and that they reuse them. And
I think that's true.
And yeah.
Have you been to Chuck E. Cheese recently?
No, but I just saw Shane Dawson video. When I was 10, and it's really stuck with me.
Yeah.
I also kind of believe in aliens. I do believe in aliens. 1,000%. I say kind of to sound cool.
Yeah.
I believe in aliens.
I believe in Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Bigfoots.
Big feet.
Bigfoots.
I don't think it is because you don't say mooses. You say meese.
No, but you're referring to Bigfoot is the species.
Yes. Bigfoots is a species?
Bigfoot is a singular. It depends if it's an irregular noun or not, which
we don't know.
I don't think that has probably been studied. I don't think Bigfoot is
I don't think anyone's thinking about that.
So I'm not sure. I say Bigfoots, because to me big feet makes it seem like you're, I don't know. I feel like it needs to be set off from big space feet.
You don't think Bigfoot's one word? Is
Bigfoot's one word.
Question of the night. Is Bigfoot one word?
Yeah, I think so.
Then yeah, you're probably right. Shoot.
I don't
You go,
know.
huh?
I don't know. Bigfoot is real though.
Yeah.
I believe in Bigfoot.
Fits.
Let's say big feet. Let's just say it to
Great.
be. We're deciding right now. We're referring to them as big feet.
For the Bigfeet community, we're overriding all your years of research.
Yes. I have a shirt that says I believe, and it has a picture of a Bigfoot on it.
Does it have a rainbow on it?
No.
Because boyfriend has a very similar shirt that he
Really?
wears often.
I don't wear it that much because I am scared of
He
being
goes, "This is my
made
lucky
fun
shirt."
of.
That's what he goes. He goes, "This is my lucky shirt." I go, "Okay, babe."
It just says I believe.
It says I believe, and then it has Bigfoot and like a rainbow.
That is so funny. No, mine doesn't have a rainbow. It's just like Bigfoot, like.
That's funny. That's funny that I keep getting the same people. Like I only agree with one type of person, and I'm just gonna keep finding them. Big feet believers is my type of person.
What it has to be. I just think there's no way they can't be real. I think it's like monkeys, big feet, humans. I think they don't want to be part of our society because I think they can watch us and see that we're kind of destructive. Yeah, I think if they wanted to be part of us, they would be found. But I think we only see glimpses of them for a reason. Yeah,
that's how I feel about aliens. That they see it, they're watching, and they're
aliens
like keeping
are
an
for sure
eye.
Real.
I know. Yeah. Anyone who's like, why would we be the only ones? We're the best. No shot. Yeah. I don't believe you.
No,
I don't believe you.
Also, the universe is literally so big.
Ever expanding.
Do you think they're in space, or do you think they're in the ocean?
I don't think they're in the ocean.
You don't?
Why would they be in the ocean?
We only have seen
I know,
studied
5%. I know.
I think they stopped for a reason.
I think
the ocean goes so deep.
I think they've always been with us. Okay, here's my thing on aliens. I think they've always been with us and around us. I think they're way more advanced, but they see our potential of being crazy.
Yeah.
And I think we really showed them how crazy we could be with the nukes, and they go,
yeah,
okay, we're gonna keep a closer eye on you.
Yeah.
And that's what that is. I think they don't want to be a part of us, and I think they might view us as the first take discussed. I think they might see us as zoo animals. Like when people come to see us, we're talking about space exploration and tourism. They've been doing that, and they come and they look like us, and they're the ones outside of the Leaning Tower Pizza going like this. That's them. And you pick, or doing the stupid crap. You know those people where it's us? I think they're studying us, but I also think they might be they'll come here. They go, "What's a rosé?" Or they're just making fun of everything we do. Anytime you see a person that's it's how do they function? How have they lived this long?
Yeah, that's
that's an alien. Clock it.
That's an interesting take. But now that you say that, it does make.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I only make perfect sense.
There is an episode of The Twilight Zone that I just watched in summer school, and it's these people in the town. This has been out for a million years, so this cannot be considered a spoiler. If you haven't seen The Twilight Zone, then you're behind. It's these people live in a town, and all of a sudden, everything stops working, their cars, their phones, everything just dies, and there's a flying object that they see in the sky.
Yeah.
And everybody's freaking out. They're what's going on? And then this little boy in the town. It's only a neighborhood. It's a street, and this little boy is oh my gosh, I read a comic book where this same thing happened, and it was aliens. And everybody's come on, shut up. And then they're wait, actually, maybe he's right. And then they start freaking out, oh my gosh, who's the alien? Because in his comic book, they sent the aliens down to disguise as humans first, so they could be. So he was the kid was saying, one of us is an alien. So they started being so crazy. It's what?
It's that this is dumb. That joke where it's have you heard someone around here has been possessed by an owl?
Who? Yeah. But they all start saying oh my gosh, who is it? In the Crucible or the Red Scare,
I would
start
getting each other.
Yeah. And chaos ensues, and somebody gets shot, people are mad at each other, being crazy. And then
there's no
the last scene is in a different, it's in a spaceship, but the people look like humans.
Yeah.
But they're supposed to be aliens, and they're saying we've run this experiment so many times. If you just give them one reason to doubt their neighbor, they blow up on each other. They'll destroy themselves without us having to be involved at all. and then they like it's like so like there wasn't even an alien in the neighborhood. They were just placing a seed of doubt, and then they took care of it themselves.
That's crazy. Which fictional characters do you think you draw the most like who do you think you've stolen your personality from? I think I've stolen a lot of my quirky girl behaviors from Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter, and what's another one? I want to be Lorelai. At the end of the day, I do want to be Lorelai and other people. There's more. I can't think of any. Rosetta. Did you watch Tinkerbell?
Oh yeah.
From 2012?
Which one was she?
She was the rose one.
Yeah.
The flower fairy.
With the brown hair that's like...
Yeah, and like I feel like it was a rose reddish, or a tulip dress. Pinkish. Yes.
Yeah.
I want to be her.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
Going from Harry Potter, I wanted to be Hermione.
Yeah.
She also was so like main character. Everybody
wanted to be her.
How can you not like yes, in the back of your mind you're like jealous of her and you kind of hate her because she's like so smarter than everybody else.
Yeah.
But
well, that's why the boys did hate her for so long. Like,
yes,
it took 3 books for them to be like, okay, you're a part of us.
Yes, yeah. Like,
which is so real. Which is so real of them to write, or so real of J.K. Rowling to be like, teenage boys will hate this girl because she's better than her. We don't support her, but she was kind of real. She wrote goodbye.
Hermione, definitely. Jessica Day from New Girl, of course, because she's super positive and
a teacher.
Someone
passed their teacher test.
She also has a lot of patience. Like, it takes a lot for her to be
Gray.
Yes. But she is still kind of like delusional, like a little bit. Like, she's so real.
She's so positive, it like gets in the way of her sometimes.
Yeah.
Which
could be bad because sometimes you can be like, oh, that person would never do that. No, like the scene where they are getting the parking spot.
Yes, I was just thinking that. And he's like, you're dressed like a target, Jessica.
But like, she talks him down. Like, she gets the guy to be like, oh, sorry. Yeah. So I feel like it could be bad, but also that could be really good. So Jess Day. I've also been channeling. Say that in a second. Who am I saying? Jess Day. I was going to say outfits, but you have that question in a minute.
You can answer it now. Also, you can say who your outfits. Who inspires you in every level of your life.
Inspires me as a whole. I just love her. I want to be here.
Also, Zooey Deschanel. Like, Zooey Deschanel is just like, she's so everything. And she's like been everything this whole time.
Yeah. Yes. Like, how did she end up with a property brother? She deserves.
Where did they meet?
She deserves Nick. She
got Nick. Are you serious? She got a brunette that's wearing only plaid and jeans.
Not him, though.
I know.
They give me such weird vibes. The property brothers. I don't know what it is about them. They're just off-putting. Yes, what's wrong with them? I don't like them.
It's weird.
Twins.
I saw this thing one time. I don't agree with it. For the twins watching. I saw the thing one time and it was like, if you're a twin and you're an adult, you need to cut that out. I think it was true. Where it was like, if you're above the age of 10 and you're a twin, you need to stop that.
Didn't you send me the guy who was reading an essay of his comedy? And he was saying like, I didn't even know. Like, I think.
Oh yes, he was a twin. He was a twin, and he just assumed everyone's like, that's just how it is.
Yeah,
it's weird to have siblings.
You guys weren't in the same grade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which is so weird.
I don't
to have that like reality.
I feel like you can be a twin normally, or you can be a freak about it. And if you're being a freak about it,
stop being a freak about it. No, well, you've always seen those like My Strange Addiction. I don't know what kind of kid you were, but I was a kid on YouTube that was watching My Strange Addiction.
Yeah.
And one of them was like, we're addicted to being the same person, and they were these twins, and they would measure out their food. They had the same boyfriend. Freaks.
That is,
men. God.
Well, the twins that just got famous for like talking at the same time, where they try to say the same thing, but they're like lagging.
Are we talking about the SNL bit, or were these real people?
Those were based on real people. They were like on the news for something, and they tried to like be saying the same words, but they were obviously like a little bit lagging. So it just seemed like
I thought that was a bit SNL made up.
No, that's funny. Those are real people. Real. Yeah,
that's fun.
Twins. Yeah, twins. I don't know how I feel about them. Anyway, Jess Day. Her entirety. I do feel like I am Nick
at my core.
Though, because
I do get irrationally angry at
I'm so grumpy, and
I'm so
I want to keep my money in a paper bag. I want to put my bills in my closet in a cardboard box and close
what
it up.
is a Roth
What is
IRA?
a bank?
What is a bank? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know how interest works. I don't know how they make money on interest. I mean,
Yeah.
like, giving me money. I guess, like, they make a bunch of money off of, like, debt. But, like, still.
Why is the system set up for me to go into debt? What
Screw
the heck?
you.
I don't want to buy into that. Anyway, Nick.
Ugh.
Also, I feel
the
like
love of my life. Pause.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love Nick. Nick's the guy who got me onto men with noses.
Oh, I saw Snoopy in the window and I just almost crashed out. Somebody put their face on.
That'd be so scary. Don't say that. I'm scared.
It was just Snoopy. Oh, it was just Snoopy. I'm in love with him, yeah. He gave you a what for what?
A thing with men with noses. Crooked noses.
I tell my mom this all the time. Mom, if you're watching this, listen to Kenzie. I love a man with a big crooked nose.
Yeah.
Andy Samberg.
Pause. No. Andy Samberg?
Yeah.
The guy with the shorts?
The shorts? Andy Samberg is in Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Oh, you're right.
Who are you talking about?
I thought you were talking about
a young Adam Sandler.
That's who I thought you were talking about.
A young Adam Sandler.
Yeah, I guess.
Jimmy Fallon. Like a sarcastic brunette with a big nose who is just kind of like
grumpy.
Yeah.
I love a grumpy man.
Yeah. Yes. Also, I feel like Nick falls for... He's pretty gullible.
Like he is. No, with the money. When he took those risky photos, when him and Jess were like turning off the tap, and then he took them on. He was like, "Where are you guys getting your photos developed?" And he was like, "I don't take them on your digital cameras. They got the monkeys, and they're getting in and they're hacking." Or like he was talking about the flip phone cracking open and the information just being out there.
He's like so paranoid, but I feel like
he's also dumb.
Like whenever old Nick came in the bar. Do you remember that? Whenever it was a guy in like a burgundy zip-up hoodie.
Yes!
He was like, oh my gosh, this is me from the future. And then the old guy goes out and is boop, 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 in a clever box. He's just crazy. I feel like Nick is gullible, but yeah, I'm pretty paranoid too. I just thought Snoopy was a face in the window. I'm pretty on edge. So Nick, I think semi-cool, but I want to be
Jess. I want to be Winston. He's so whimsical. When I say I want to be whimsical, I want to be whimsical like Winston.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I could have a cat.
I want a cat too.
I'm allergic.
Me too. I think I'm going to get a hairless one.
Would you get sweaters for it?
Maybe. Also, I know I already told you this and you disagreed. What are those dogs called? There's like a lady on TikTok who has 2 dogs. She has a Chihuahua and then she has one that's like, it's like super skinny. It's like shivering.
This is what she wants, guys.
The shivering one, her name is Jasmine. And
I like the shivering. I like this dog. I don't like.
I would rather have the shivering one.
Yeah.
And yeah, sometimes she puts it in a little turtleneck, and she talks to it
they're
like,
so
"Oh,
French.
Jasmine, you sweet girl." She like talks to, like I feel like French and like super like they're just like a little lady. I love that so much. I want one of those dogs.
Have I been saying you that cat? It's like Gobber or something. Goldberg.
Gobber? No, who is this? A cat?
It's a cat. And he has something wrong with him. He like doesn't have teeth.
How does he eat anything? I don't know. Maybe just like soft food, I guess.
Milk. Thick milk. I don't know what he's doing.
He's doing thick milk. I don't know Gobber. I've never heard of Gobber. Next time he comes up, send him to me. Gobber is crazy.
I follow him. He had something wrong with him. He's super small. Not super small. I think he has like a birth defect where he's like small. Because she was like, I think you get some of you don't understand how small Gobber is. And then she like put him against like a milk jug, and he was like, Snoopy's Gobber. This is a milk jug.
Oh my gosh.
He was not very big, and she like put him in outfits. Huh? Yeah, he has hair. And he has like really big eyes. And then sometimes he'll make a face and she's like, oh no, Gobber's having emotions again. And it's him going like
I've never seen. Hold on, can I look up Gobber? Now I need to look at him.
I don't know. Go to my whatever and look up Gobber. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's Gilbert.
Look at this cute little baby raccoon.
No, the bed one. I just saw that. Oh my god.
Gobber.
Op alert.
Gobber cat. Goober?
Yes! Goober!
Goober.
Yes! Wait, is
Wait,
this
not
it?
that one.
Not you. Yes.
I have. Oh, it's Gumbus. Gumbus is an even worse name.
I can't read. And then find the outfit one. Find the outfit. Yes!
Him in an outfit.
Oh,
Oh.
look, he's an old pop. Yes.
Yeah, I've never seen Gumbus. Aww. Gumbus is really cute.
He stands.
Aww. Is Gumbus a girl?
I think so. She keeps putting him in dresses. Gumbus is a dumb name for a girl.
Yeah.
Gumbus, if you're here,
I've never seen
if you're
Gumbus.
watching, I love you.
You are really cute, Gumbus.
Yeah.
What were you saying? I don't remember.
I can't
So
remember.
you got a hairless cat.
It was
Winston. We want to be Winston.
I want to be Winston.
Yeah, with his little bird shirts.
Yeah.
He has like.
And he
has
so me. Actually, he's so me because I hate to be like this.
What?
He's like always singing songs about what he's doing.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I just did that or if I stole it from him. I definitely do it. I'm like,
I'm sure. Yeah, you.
I'm
do
pouring the milk. I'm doing. I'm just singing.
Puzzling. I think he is so true to himself.
Yes.
He literally doesn't care if he's bad at puzzles. He is doing.
He's
it.
trying his best.
Yes.
And he loves it.
He has a sense of style, like his own sense of style.
Yeah, that he will put on people.
Yeah, and he's driven. He became a cop.
Yeah, that's cool.
Even whenever people said he wouldn't.
Yeah,
wouldn't be
he
able to
proved
do it.
everyone wrong.
Yeah.
And he was a nice cop, and he found the love of his life, and that's what matters.
And he's caring. He cares for
People.
Ferguson.
Yeah.
And people. And he can play the bells. Anyway, Winston, that's a good answer.
I want to watch.
I want to be Winston.
You want to watch New Girl Outfit?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Oh, what's your favorite non-hobby hobby? Mine is driving around, getting a little bit, getting in ocean water, and then driving around, listening to whatever I want.
That's your go-to drink for Sonic and ocean water?
Yeah. If I want a Sonic, I'm already going out, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to get an ocean water.
Yeah.
What's your go-to drink? Also, tell me your answer, and then I have another question. Do you have like a fun drink, or do you get like Coke or whatever?
No, I think I just get a Diet Coke. I used to hate Diet Coke, but I actually like it now.
I am a big Coke Zero girl, like
And-
every day.
Yeah. Yeah.
I tried Swig.
I have
Mid.
not tried it yet.
Mid.
Really?
I
I think
was shocked.
Jill had it.
Jill, yes.
You should put like the censor bar.
We're saying like really bad words. It's our friend's names.
Yeah. She had one today.
Well,
It looked
what's
pretty.
her boyfriend just quit there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard something about you.
Cut. What?
Did you quit the pool?
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't.
I was like,
Someone
Lily
told
that
me-
earlier, and I was like, I was just talking. To
I'm
her.
sorry. I think I had done that thing where like I told everyone else in my life, so I just assumed I would have told you.
No, I didn't know.
Sorry,
that.
I quit Tuesday.
Because
I didn't really love it. I didn't like wet concrete on my feet.
okay.
I didn't think I was that autistic. I am.
Yeah.
Because it's all I'm thinking about while I'm there, like standing. I'm like, oh gosh, my feet hurt so bad. Kids drowning over here. Oh my, when will this? How much longer do I have here? And then, okay, so I was scheduled 9:45 to 12.
Okay.
We don't open outside till noon, so I was like, okay, I don't have to go outside. I'm not
Yeah.
bringing any of my crab. I'm just wearing my swimsuit.
Yeah.
You have to wear your crap to be outside. We had camp, and so camp goes outside,
Mm-hmm.
and they were like, Kinsey, you need to be outside. I was like, I don't have my shirt. And they were like, okay,
Why do you need to wear a shirt outside?
because sun, it's a law or something. I don't know.
That's dumb.
But and then and then they got kind of mad at me, and then they were like, hey, friendly reminder to always bring your shirt. You never know where you'll be going throughout the day. 2 hours later, I quit.
I think.
Don't at me in the chat.
Yeah.
Don't.
Yeah.
I will not respond. Well, don't correct me. So I quit. And I didn't really like it. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I said that comment of, I think, being, like, working at yesterday when I said being at the pool reminds me, it's because I had just quit.
Reminds you of what?
That I love the coffee shop so
Oh,
much.
yeah.
That's why I said that comment.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just saying it.
No, it's because I had just quit.
Yeah.
And, like, doing something.
And remember I asked you, I said, oh, you don't like it?
I'm sorry.
And then I don't know what you said. I think you just said no, but I don't think you said, yeah, I quit.
Sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean
it's
to,
okay.
like,
I'm
be
not offended that
secretive.
you no. Lily just told me that, and I was like, I just talked to her. She didn't quit.
No, I did quit, and I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Don't be sorry.
Ugh.
My hobby.
Yeah. What's your favorite non-hobby hobby? Mine is driving around, windows down, around the lake. If I'm feeling real fancy and I just got paid, I'm getting an ocean water. That's the size of my head. One time I was really sad, and I was like, I went to Sonic, and I was like, hey, give me the biggest size you have of a Coke Zero. Shoddy was this big.
Like a Route 44?
It was, I don't know.
Or bigger.
I drank it all. Super sad.
Yeah.
I said light ice. I drank all that. No ice.
Did you pee your pants? My mom always says, anytime I like go to get a drink, like anytime it's dark out, not even dark out, anytime it's like after 1 p.m., my mom always says, you're going to pee the bed. She says anytime.
I was driving with a friend today, and she had a seat cooler.
Mine has that too.
I thought I was peeing my pants. I was sitting there and I was like, did I just pee myself? What is going on?
Did you say that?
She's like, my mom always says that. I really thought I peed myself.
Was it just like shooting cool air?
Yeah, it was just cold. And I'm not used to, like, my car doesn't have that.
Yet, yeah.
You'll feel like you're peeing yourself.
I'll have to try it.
It's like nice once you realize you're not. But like for a second, I didn't realize it was on. Like Lily had also put it on for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, just like being like.
My mom always turned the seat heater on, and I not even in the winter while I turn the seat heater on.
Really? I love a seat heater.
I don't like it.
Really?
No, I don't want to be like, no.
In the summer,
get it off.
Me and boyfriend's favorite thing to do is we roll all the windows down, and then we pull the seat heater all the way hot, and then we drive around.
Why?
It's so fun. Like the wind is cold, but then your butt and legs are all warm. I don't know why. No, I don't like it's that. Great. Try it out. Try it out, guys.
No, I don't like that. No, I will not be trying that.
No.
My hobby is so this is a hobby without.
It's not like you can't say
you're not doing.
This cannot be used as an icebreaker. That's what this rule was for me. Like okay, everyone go around a circle, tell me one hobby in your name.
Okay,
I could not say this.
Yeah.
Because it's like, that's not, like,
yeah.
I would say read. I would lie. I would be like.
Yeah, I always say reading, and I don't read a book. Pause before I answer. I hate icebreakers. If you're a teacher, I can say this. On the first day of school, you should not be doing an icebreaker that is like 2 truths and a lie. Or what's something about yourself that nobody knows. First of all,
I killed a man in Idaho. Do you want to know that?
Well, also, these kids, like in small towns, like where I would be teaching, already know everything about each other. Whether they want to know it or not,
no,
you know it because you're
at my school. Like I went grade to grade with these people for 13 years.
Yes,
I know everything I need to.
Yes,
all the like
and more
top crust secrets. Yeah. I know.
Yes,
and they'll be like, I knew, so I need to know. You want to know my secrets?
Yeah,
you need to learn them good.
Yeah,
tell me. Maybe like
I think the only acceptable, which maybe there's just some I don't know yet. I think the only acceptable like first day icebreaker would be like a boring fact about yourself, which even that's kind of hard to like scrounge something up for.
I think you should just say like your favorite show or something, because I feel like
oh, that's good.
Yeah, or like favorite book or like something like that where it's like everyone's seen a movie.
Yes. Yeah.
What's your favorite one?
Yeah. Because
also that could be great, because if I were to be like Marvel and you're like, oh my god, I love Marvel too, that could also like be works beyond you and the kid, like that can make friendships within itself. Yeah. Use that.
That's so good. I think I'm going to use that.
Thank you.
May I?
Yes, you may.
Yeah.
Do I have to call that for editing purposes? Do I have to call that? Okay, great.
Because the world should know.
Everyone hates icebreakers. Just let me find my people. I've never found my people through icebreakers.
Yeah.
I find my people through the girls who are hating on the icebreakers.
Yes.
That's how I'm like, okay.
Yeah. But like if it's the first day of school and you have to know like for 7 times, you're going to have to come up with a new stupid thing to say about yourself in front of everybody. Same thing. Yeah. I think that's so dumb. Yeah. Get rid of icebreakers, unless you're doing a good one where people have to think of something dumb. Yeah. Anyway, my hobby is to on Pinterest, I have a board for my future house and for my future wedding. I don't think I'm going to be buying a house or getting married anytime soon, but in case I do, I will be prepared.
Yeah. We're preppers.
Yes. I've had these boards also probably since 6th grade, 7th grade.
I've had my wedding board since I was 9.
Yeah. And I still have like those like hashtag girly quote 101 or whatever, and it's like whatever. Whatever the girly quote
Messy
is.
bun,
Yes,
summertime
I
tan.
still have those on my Pinterest.
Wow,
But
you had the same Pinterest, like, this is your first Pinterest board? Or, like, first
yeah,
Pinterest
I've kept it this whole time.
I've had, like, 3, so if you find
I think, actually, I have gone, like, whenever we were doing the vision boards, I went to look yours up, and I was like, oh my gosh, which one is it? I figured it out eventually, but I did.
It's the one of me not looking like the way I do it at first, too.
But I feel like that can't be a hobby because it's not like I'm wedding planning or I'm, like, house planning. I'm just planning for, I think, if those things happen in the future, I will be ready for them.
I think one of the things I could do with my life, this is not a joke, this is real talk.
Okay.
Is I want to become a wedding planner.
Yeah, that would be
or like
so
a
fun.
party planner. Oh
yeah.
my god, that's all I've ever wanted.
Lorelai Gilmore.
This is all I want to do.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get into it.
I feel like if you do it for like people you know.
I know. I'm doing my brother's birthday.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna do that, and it's gonna be lit.
I feel like
and I did my 18th. I told you about my 18th birthday.
No.
It was Spider-Man themed.
So cute.
I've always been me, and it was Spider-Man themed, and we had a cake, and I got a projector. Yeah. It was at the farm, like my grandparents' farm. So I invited everyone I knew because back then I had a lot of friends.
Yeah.
And I invited everyone I knew, and then we watched Amazing Spider-Man 2 because that's my favorite one. And we played a bunch of games and whatever. It was just a good time. I had the most fun like planning it and getting all the Spider-Man things. And I had like actual invitations I handed out.
That's fun.
It was fun. It was really fun. And I planned a surprise party. I'm cutting this part.
Okay.
Because I talk about boyfriend too much in this. But
I don't think so.
Boyfriend's surprise party.
Yeah.
That was also the most fun to me. To like text people and like get invites and like planning like a theme.
Yeah.
I want to throw like a party where you dress up so bad. Like a theme
like yeah.
Party.
Like what theme?
I keep seeing right now what's hot is a Fancy Nancy party.
Oh my gosh, I just saw girls doing the transition where it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yes.
I did see
Who am I inviting? You, me, other mutual friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But that's boring.
The TikTok I saw was only 3 girls.
Okay.
Their outfits were so fun.
I bet that.
I think it was for like, they had like balloons in the back, so I assume it was for like a bachelorette or something.
Yeah.
And maybe they just were the only 3 that won.
My bachelorette's going to go so hard. And it's because I'm planning it. I don't trust. I mean, it's not I don't trust. It's just I want to.
Yeah, you want it to be.
I want it to be the way I want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you could have any superpower, you have one. You can have one. Which one would you choose?
I would choose. I would say telekinesis. Is that what we decided the word was?
Yeah.
But actually, now that I think about it, I think being invisible would also be pretty cool.
I was just thinking about being invisible. But what are you going to do with that?
I don't know.
Rob? Pranks?
No, just like, I feel like in this instance, I would be using it for like uber good. Like I would be like partnering with like the cops or the government or something. So I could go like infiltrate like the bad guys and like they would never even know I was there.
Yeah.
So I could like get their files.
Get them.
Or I could like, yeah. Or I could be like a PI and I could like capture people like cheating on their
Would you want to do that though? Like my thing is like, would you want
to be?
Really?
Yes. Criminal Minds, I think made me be like, that propaganda made me be like, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I would love to be solving crimes. Oh, your superpower.
My superpower, I am sticking with telekinesis. I want to move stuff. Especially if it's like I can Thor's hammer it where it's like, I don't know where my phone is.
Yeah. I do think that would be good.
But also, like, would bust through my walls. Like, if I left my phone in my room in the basement and I'm in the kitchen, I go, bring me my phone. Would it go up the stairs? Would it come through the floor?
No, I think it would
come up the stairs.
Yes, because I am imagining Matilda's magic.
Where it's like graceful.
And hers is, yes.
I'm kind of like thinking 11's from Stranger Things and Thor's hammer. Yeah. Where it's like, any means necessary, get it to me.
No, that's not what I'm imagining. I don't think yours would be like that. I think yours would be more whimsical, like... Because I do feel like in like superpower movies and stuff, the powers match the person.
That's
like
true.
In Incredibles, Violet is like super shy, so she's invisible.
Yeah.
And like... What's the kid who runs super fast? Jack
Flash.
The baby. Is it his name Flash?
Which makes me question, did you change that guy's name? after he found out his powers, or
well,
was it always?
It does take a while, I think, for you to know what the baby's powers are.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, so maybe they just didn't name him until.
Some people will be like, we didn't name our baby for like 3 days old.
Charles Manson didn't have a name for a long time.
Why?
And his mom like traded him in for a pitcher of beer or something. Can I shout out somebody?
Yeah.
Morbid Podcast. I love them.
Really?
Listen to their Charles Manson's. It's like 3 episodes, I think, about him and his life. Yeah.
That sounds cool.
I'm not saying like, it's okay for him to be who he was, but he had it pretty bad.
Yeah, you don't become like that without having it pretty bad. Do you watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
No, not yet.
It's like a positive ending to that.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, like
what was it on? I feel like I couldn't
Tarantino
watch it
rewrote like an ending.
Oh, okay.
I won't spoil, but
okay, don't spoil.
It's like
I'll watch it.
You need to.
Okay.
Also, it's only spoilers if you don't know Hollywood. If you don't know
the Charles Manson
Sharon
story.
Tate. Do you know about Sharon Tate?
Yeah.
How she ended? Okay. He wrote like an ending where they have these neighbors that can like, it's Brad Pitt and Leo who. Brad Pitt is like this ex-military guy, and everyone thinks he kind of killed his wife, but he's not in jail, so he got away with it. Or like, we don't know. It's just rumored. And then Leo's this actor, and then they're kind of like, he's like assistant, and they can like, he has this dog that can like fight.
Yeah.
In the thing, they have the people who kill Sharon Tate come into their house, and Brad Pitt and the dog get them and kill them, and then it's not an issue. And then
doesn't it have Andy Anderson in it from How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days? Isn't she in that movie?
No, it's Margot Robbie.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's not. Okay. You're thinking of Kate Hudson.
That is one.
And then at the end, it's so sweet. Sharon Tate, Margot calls. She's like, "Hey, what's all that noise?" They're like, "Yeah, some freaking hippies just kind of came in and tried to guess."
Yeah.
And then she's like super pregnant. She's like, "Guys, well, just come on in. Like, we're having a party." And then that's the end of the movie. And then that's when my dad turns to me. He was like, "Do you know how Sharon Tate dies in real life?" And he was like, "They kill her and they cut out the baby."
Yeah.
And like, I was like, because I just kind of turned to him. I was like, "This is it." But apparently, there's also a book.
I think there is a book.
So to like also go, it's very good.
Yeah.
I think I need to read the book and also maybe do some more research.
Yeah.
On it all, but
Listen to the Morbid Podcast.
Yeah, I will.
There you go.
Yes. I don't know if I can leave any of that in. We'll find out. I probably will. I'll do what I want. I'm not big enough for it to be a thing.
What were we talking about? The speed, being a baby, running fast.
Yeah, running fast. Yeah, but I feel like Jack's like 2. And he's like still experimenting with his powers.
So? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, I don't know how long I before I have kids, I really need to like read on like what's developmentally good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I have no idea. I know I was slow.
Yeah.
Because of dyslexia. Like you don't talk for a long time, or you don't walk. Like me and my cousin who also has dyslexia, like my grandma knew something was up with us because we took forever to walk and talk. Maybe not walk, but definitely talk.
Yeah. I don't know
either.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. We'll figure it out. It doesn't really matter. Also, there's nothing you really can do. Yeah. It's more of just like a
Yeah, you just gotta
wonder what that is.
Yeah.
Find out later.
My final answer is I think I would be invisible.
Really? That's fun.
Yeah, and I think I would be like a PI.
I would choose mind control to clean my room, find my phone more.
Yeah.
It's not like I lose my phone all the time. I know I'm being like this, but I do lose
like your make or break. Yeah, my zero power, get me my phone when it's lost.
I think I do lose items often.
You wouldn't just be able to get your phone.
Or like I drop my water bottle all the time. It's always super loud, and I see it. So if I could be like,
yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be cool.
What does your perfect day look like? Sorry for you. This is
my perfect day. Looks like somewhere with a beach.
Yeah,
either Florida or Maine. Wake up around 7 so I can tinker around until like 8:30 when I'm ready. Yeah, putter around.
Yes.
I do imagine me.
What does your puttering around look like? Because I feel like,
well, like I think I would. In my perfect day, I would be much more like
productive.
Yeah.
Oh my god. People outside are so scary. My heart just fell to my floor.
Productive. Oh, there's a cop right there. We're fine. I would be much more like productive and like disciplined. And what if he thinks we broke in here?
put up fairy lights. We could talk to him. It would be fun.
I would be much more productive and disciplined. So I would wake up. I'd probably like read a few pages of a book.
Yeah.
And then I think I would
Journal,
have like
meditate.
I would have on like a super long white.
This is my long shirt.
From Nick, yeah. And I would just probably like walk around. I would make my coffee and I feel like I would do yoga or something on my porch, obviously. And then
my wraparound porch at my Airbnb that I did not pay for.
Yes. And then I would be ready by 8:30, like dressed and ready to go. I would go walk around like the downtown area, look in the cute little shops.
What does the weather look like? Because for me, that's like a huge
It's not
part.
super hot, but it's like warm. It's, let's say, like 75. And it's not, I actually don't even think it's sunny at this point. It's just like a nice, quiet, breezy morning with clouds.
Yeah. Sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Today was really, I liked today.
I liked today too. It was pretty rainy.
It was raining all this morning.
I actually like rain though.
I love rain. Especially when I'm working. Yeah. When I'm working.
And we had the garage door open.
Yeah, I pull up and it was open. I go, what is going on in here, guys?
It was so nice.
Yeah, it looked nice.
I do like the rain, but I feel like I don't like if I'm outside. I like if I'm inside. Like, I don't want it to ruin my plans.
No.
But, so I'd go walking around, and then by 11, it would be sunnier. I would go to the beach. I would be at the beach, tanning, reading, not going into the water.
No.
And then I don't want to get eaten by a shark. I don't want to step on a stingray or a sea urchin or a jellyfish or a what?
This is a thing I was referencing with my brain.
Whatever that is, I don't want to step on it.
It's the sea urchin. That's what it was. I was trying to find out my words.
I don't want to step on those things. I don't want to be eaten by a shark.
You go, what is that?
I don't want a fish to brush against my leg. Or seaweed even. No, thank you. Not getting in the ocean. What?
My mom sent me this thing where it was this woman and she was in the water and she goes, I swam here from the beach to that buoy a million miles away. And she goes, I lost my engagement ring. Come help me find it. She found it and she just had snorkels. I think it was 95% fake. But like,
I lost my diamond ring.
I lost my Tim, there's people dying. But she found it.
By herself?
By herself.
That's
just
crazy.
Swimming to the buoy and like face down in the water.
It had to have been shallow.
It was real shallow.
Yeah.
Shallow. And it wasn't foggy. Like there was also no shells. I don't know. I don't know where she was, but real scary.
No, thank you.
She was also really calm. Me and my mom. My mom was really just pointing out how like manic, crazy we would have been.
I would be crying.
Yeah. It was a big ring. Like it's not like some punk. It was like diamond cluster.
That's crazy.
All around.
Yeah, I would be crying.
Yeah. Maybe she's just so rich that it didn't even matter.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
If you're that girl, comment down below. Let me know your yearly income.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I keep seeing videos of people on beaches like doing something and then like worms coming out of the sand.
Is that worms or is that literally?
I don't know what it is.
Or that really long thing.
I'm not sure.
And they clip it and then they clip it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a worm. It's something else.
Whatever it is, as soon as I see them like messing around in the sand, I swipe away because I don't want to see what they're pulling out.
I don't know. Also, because it's just right there.
Yes,
up into your leg.
You could be sitting there. Disgusting. Blah. Anyway, on this beach, there is no nasty stuff in the sand. I would stay there until like 5, I think, and then I would go home. I would shower. I would be warm, like from the sun still, and. I would go to dinner. I think in like a little mom and pop dinery place with the white and red checkered tablecloth. I'm actually picturing.
What are you getting?
Twilight,
like what food are you getting?
This is probably controversial. I'm picturing Twilight where they're in the diner and she's shaking the ketchup and nothing comes out. That's what I'm like literally picturing that exact scene. Charlie Swan can be my dinner date if he wants. And I think I would order a veggie burger, and then don't they get like pie at the end? I think they're like, do you want a slice recently. I don't remember. I think I have seen it recently, but I don't remember. Like she gets a veggie burger, and then
does she go? Does she become a vegetarian with him in solidarity, or she just like
he's
a veggie
not a vegetarian?
What?
Oh, you mean Edward?
Yeah, sorry.
A vegetarian. That's a funny way to describe it.
Well,
that is what he says, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I say like I remember. I'm just thinking he didn't eat meat.
Edward? He eats people, or not people. He eats animals. Still.
Oh,
he
I
eats
thought
animals
they did
instead
it.
of people.
I was
drinks
thinking
animal
they
blood.
don't. I thought they couldn't have any blood because then it would
They
trigger
would die. They can't have people blood. They can have animal blood.
Yeah.
I think she's just a vegetarian because, and like she tries to get her dad to
Become a
eat
vegetarian.
healthier because he like whatever.
Loves that red meat.
Yeah, he like eats a steak every time they go. But she eats a veggie burger. I don't even like care for. I'm not a
Veggie
vegetarian,
burger.
but I think
For the
because
vibe.
in this
Never-
perfect day, I would be in that diner. I would be getting a veggie burger. I would
With
be
that
shaking.
pie, yeah.
And then I think I would. I don't even like pie. I'm gonna cancel the pie. I think I would get ice cream.
Love ice cream.
Yeah, and then I would go home. I would watch a movie, and I would have all my windows open. And no scary people would come get me. And I would just be, I feel like, I don't know.
Just so warm and cozy.
So warm and cozy in my bed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And warm from the sun.
Honestly, I'd
Cute
probably watch
PJs
Twilight.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, cute PJs on. And then the next day, I would know. Like, I would go to sleep knowing.
Everything's okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to wake up and I get to do the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
And
this is the middle of a vacation where you're settled,
Yes.
but yet you still have more to do.
Yes. Yeah. And I do like a routine, so I think I would, like, for a while, like, I play the same 4 songs over and over again until I'm tired of them.
Oh, yeah.
I think my perfect day I would do it for
I'm listening to those songs.
a year, and
Yeah.
then I would get bored of it, so then I would change to something else.
Yeah.
But as of me right now, my perfect day would be that. What's your perfect day?
My perfect day. I'm waking up. It's Maine. It's the house I stayed in Maine, because truly it was perfect.
Yeah.
But except in this version, we're not sleeping in the attic of the people where I have access to the full house, because we could like see in their kitchen, the most beautiful kitchen.
They lived there while you were?
Yeah, we were like in the attic area, so that it was like perfect house, and then attic, and you could go upstairs.
Was the ceiling a triangle? I love triangle ceilings.
And there was a little windows, and then bed and couch, and like bed, couch, and then couch and coffee table. It was a good amount of space, especially for just me and my mom. But most like perfect.
Yeah.
I'll show you pictures after. Okay. But it was just so beautiful. And I'm waking up there, and then I'm walking. I walk to the beach.
Yeah.
I jack around there.
Yeah.
I'm coming back. It's like, I'm going to say 10 by the time I get back.
Okay.
By like 11:30, I'm out the door. I've showered and I'm ready. And I'm going to the coffee shop. I'm like, I brought my journal, my book, my computer, my headphones. I've not forgot anything this time. Anything.
And everything's charged.
They have my favorite. They have a really good something. Bagel sandwich. That's what I want.
Yum.
A bagel sandwich. And then later when I'm there in the afternoon, I'm getting a cookie and I'm getting a really good latte. And the coffee's going to be really good. And I'm there for hours. Yeah. I'm there until 4. And then I'm going to leave. And then I'm going to go home, take a nap. When I wake up, food will be cooking.
Yeah.
And everyone that I'm on vacation with, so loved ones, will all be really loud and really happy in the kitchen. And then we're going to either play board games or watch a movie, but we're going to talk the whole way through it.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be in bed by 11.
Do you feel productive if you take a nap?
Yeah.
I feel like I don't usually.
I come from a nap family.
Yeah. I do too.
You don't feel good about it?
I feel like if my nap is successful, like if I can actually like lay down and immediately go to sleep and wake up.
I do. Sometimes.
I feel like most of the time though I mess around until.
Sometimes I do just mess around and waste my time.
Yeah, and then I feel like it's.
But sometimes I really need it.
Yeah.
And I do take full advantage. And
today I did take a nap.
You did.
And I felt like it was
a good nap.
A good amount, and I didn't. Yeah.
Sometimes I get too into it, and then I have to wake up in the middle of my REM sleep, and it's like I should have just not taken a nap at all.
Yeah, that's usually how I used to take naps in college all the time. Like I would purposely schedule my classes so I would have enough time, and I would always open the windows, and I would lay in bed and I would go to sleep, and then like I feel like those naps were successful because I scheduled it so it was the perfect time.
I feel like that's when
I'm
scheduling my nap into my day, and I have something. So like I've 3 full hours to eat and like whatever, and then I have to be somewhere else. If I have something after, I can't.
Yeah.
Because I'm scared.
Yeah.
But if I have nothing and then I'm staying home that night, perfect.
Yeah.
I can't sleep if I have something after. I think that's what always my hold up, and then I normally have things.
Yeah.
I want to tell you about a dream I had. I don't remember any else of this dream, but I remember in my dream somehow being aware. I wasn't lucid dreaming, but I remember being, I think I was talking to someone. I turned to them. I go, "Do you watch the Broski Report?" And I remember being like, and then like I came out of my body and I was like, I am too obsessed with Broski Report. I'm dreaming about it. And I'm asking people if they're watching it. I have a problem.
I don't even watch that still. I actually started, who was it an episode with? I feel like it was one of her first ones. Or not the Broski Report, her Royal Court. Yeah, I started one. But Broski Report I don't watch either.
That's crazy. I'm watching it.
She is booked and busy. How does she have...
So booked and busy.
She's crazy.
I love her.
She's so productive.
Okay, in case anyone wondering what I'm doing any point of the day, I'm thinking, or watching Brittany Broski. Her and Caleb, have you not seen... You need to watch Caleb and her episode of Royal Court. It's the funniest.
I have some clips of it. Okay.
So good. They talk about Kansas City a lot.
Aaron Taylor, what's his face? That's the one I started.
I try not to. I don't. If it's Celebrity Day, I don't know. I don't really watch it.
I
watch all of the Broski Report. I know. I watch the Royal Courts. That I know the celebrity.
Yeah.
Anyways,
can I edit my answer?
Yes, you may.
I think I would not have I would not have a smartphone. I would have a flip phone. This would be like 2000. When did the iPhone come out? I want to say 2008. That's
2007.
Seriously? You are a genius. How do you know that?
2 years after I was born.
Okay.
Watch me be wrong.
This is, let's say, like, what, 2000 then? 2000.
Are you your age?
Yeah, I'm my age now.
You're 20.
I'm 22 right now.
Unk. We were calling Danessa Unk earlier.
How old is Danessa? 21?
I think so.
I think I'm older than her.
Yeah.
That's horrible. I would be 22 in this life, but it would be like 2000, let's say 2004.
Okay.
And we would all have flip phones so that I wouldn't, like, I would just have a flip phone.
Yeah.
That's my answer. That's my edit of my answer. It's same day, everything's the same, but I would have a flip phone.
And it's 2004.
Yes. And I would have, like, in the morning, I would wake up to an alarm clock where you push the top of it.
And you push it off.
Yeah,
and it breaks. Shut up.
Yeah, that's how it would be. What's that for? Did I tell you about Novocaine, where he has to set his watch?
No. Yes, you did.
To go to the bathroom because he can't remember. I still think that.
Did you ever listen to that song by, I think it's Frank Ocean?
What?
Novocaine?
I don't
Makes
know.
you feel so cool. Listen to Novocaine on your way home.
Okay.
It's a real banger. Me too. Thoughts on your own screen time?
Okay, my screen time is...
We already looked. She's not a psychopath.
We did look. And it said like 27 hours or something, which literally 27 hours in a day. That can't be right.
You're a liar.
So
it's like on average.
It said that on my like social ones, it was like, I think 2 hours is what it said.
Yeah.
For like the past week.
I feel like it's fine.
2 hours a day. I think that's also fine. I have it set to, I think, an hour. Like I have a reminder to pop up whenever I've been on it, an hour to stop. I obviously ignore it every time.
Obviously.
And then it doesn't ask me again.
Obviously.
I feel like you should know if I'm setting it in the first place. You shouldn't give me an option to just ignore it.
I want like an option to like delete it. And then I want like my phone to
delete the app whenever you're...
Yeah, like I want you to delete the app from 10 maybe just, I just like, have to
lock it up.
I'm a banger. What? I'm the
I'm a banger.
I'm the problem.
You're the problem.
Where it's like I just have no self-control, so I'm like, I need to create this product. Girl, you do it. I need to delete it from like 9 to 5.
But you can't delete stuff like TikTok because it deletes your drafts. So stupid.
Yeah.
So
they really got you.
They just need to like actually lock it up and not
I need
let
a
you
parent
ignore
control.
it.
I need my mom to have a password.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Why don't we just set parent control? I haven't thought of that.
Because I want to do it because I'll resent my mom. I'll be like,
okay,
okay, mom.
Type the password, and yeah, you have to give it to somebody who isn't going to trade back on for you.
Yeah, or like I won't like resent after I won't be like, screw you, mom. I'm 19 years old. I'm a grown woman. Yeah. Mom, can you put in the password? I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, I think they need to make. Okay, you're right. They don't need to do anything different.
I have a problem.
But I'm not that bad right now.
Can you
Only
give me some
2
money,
hours.
mom?
Only 2 hours of social stuff includes messages.
Yeah.
We're
texting.
I'm texting. I'm a banger. I feel like 2 hours is not bad. Especially because also we do social media as a job.
Yes,
so
that's a part of our job. And also, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's a part of like what we're doing. Yeah.
Yes. To go back to the conspiracy theory thing,
of course,
with the Apple making you buy storage, a huge part of my storage is, first of all, a backup, which I deleted my backup, so hopefully my phone doesn't like spontaneously combust. It's like it backs up all your stuff. So like if you were to buy a new phone right now, you could just log in and everything would be the same.
You deleted that?
I deleted it because it was taking up literally like 2/3 of my storage. As long as
I'm starting over when I get a new phone. I'm starting over.
The only things that I care about, like all of my accounts, like not just social media accounts, but also like my bank accounts and everything, I can just re-log into that. It doesn't matter if it's like backed up to my phone specifically. The only stuff I care about is my notes, which is backed up to iCloud. It doesn't have to be technically in my backup on my phone.
Yeah.
I hope at least. My like pages or like my files, whatever.
Yeah. I deleted my pages.
That's on my like iPad and my MacBook, so I feel like it doesn't need to be on my phone.
Yeah.
And then my photos are in Google Photos, which again I can just log into Google and have my stuff there.
Yeah.
So I feel like my iPhone doesn't need to be backed up technically because I'll just
log in.
My phone, nothing's gonna happen to my phone. But like if something does happen to it, I don't need. Is this what? I don't need. I'll just restart.
Yeah.
But so the backup, I deleted that, so now I have like pretty good storage. Hopefully my phone doesn't do anything bad. But the Note app was like, that's like taking up another third of my things because we use it for work. I think is why I have so much stuff. But one of the notes won't let me add any more attachments. It says maximum attachments reached. Okay. So I can't add any more attachments.
Is that why we have that new one?
That's why I made a new note for more attachments to be able to put in there. But where was I going with this? Apple storage. What were you saying just before this? What were
you were talking about Apple products. Oh, I was saying how I have a problem with making social media and cutting down my screen time, and I was like, I need a product, and then you went back to your conspiracy theories, and we were talking about our perfect days, and I was saying stuff like this. Last question is, am I your best friend? Cut the cameras. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like.
Smash that subscribe button.
Hit that bell. Thank you, Addie, so much for coming.